China is under pressure to create more jobs, as nearly 12 million graduates are set to enter the saturated job market. But analysts say the record high youth unemployment number indicates a structural mismatch in the labor market. Minmin speaks with China's new graduates for the story behind the number.
It's college graduation season in China. And on social media, posing as corpses in graduation gowns is the new in thing to do. Graduates say it's partly a reflection of the mood of their generation.
我们这一届毕业生还是比较多嘛，然后目前就业的话还是有点困难的。
最火一个词应该是卷嘛，因为身边很多人肯定都在卷，就是可能带来一种无谓的焦虑吧，就可能也想通过这种照片去释放一下自己，就放松一下。
A record nearly 11.6 million Chinese college graduates are entering the job market this year. But landing their first job could be a struggle. Urban youth unemployment has hit record highs, reaching 20.8% in May.
我刚来深圳的时候，我找了1个月，连一个运营助理的工作都找不到。
Ms. He graduated with a marketing management degree at the height of last year's pandemic gloom. When she couldn't find her ideal job, she decided not to be picky and accepted an offer at an electronics factory. But she lasted only 5 months before deciding to call it quits.
就是把你当做纯纯的打工机器人一样，不怎么把你当做人来看的，在那里会很难受。你待久了，你会真的是一点思想都没有了。
Ms. He chose to take a pay cut to work at an office job. But to make ends meet, she juggles 2 other side jobs. In the evenings, she sells home-cooked desserts from a street-side pushcart. On weekends, she films and edits videos for clients.
We've seen the declining intention for the young people to work in the manufacturing sector, which I think it's sort of reflecting a structural problem. This mismatch of skills that we are seeing more and more young people hoping to work in the internet sector, but after the crackdown that we saw in 2021, the hiring of the sector has actually shrunk.
China's generation of youths are now its most educated in history. Many are choosing to pursue postgraduate degrees when they can't get gainful employment. But even as jobless rates soar, China's Ministry of Education forecasts a shortage of nearly 30 million manufacturing workers by 2025.
Higher wages, like the monetary benefits, that would be most important to attract the young people to work in the manufacturing. At the same time, the manufacturing firms also face more intensified competition from the Southeast Asian countries. So I think there's also some limit in terms of how much the manufacturing wages can increase to attract young people to go to work in the sector. So I think the situation is going to get worse.
Factory work used to be a lifeline out of poverty in China, but for millions of youths, it's no longer worth the sacrifices. Mr. Lin doesn't have a college degree. His choices are limited, but after a short stint at a factory, he's decided never to set foot in one again.
工厂一般规矩多啊，不能玩手机啊，或者是反正很多的，他们都有规定的，除非你下班时间或者你要去上个厕所或者之类的，你还要跟人家打个报告，就是这样，到点了你才能出去，这就是工厂。我刚开始出来也是进工厂，后面我就一直没进过了。我干过很多工作，我就不想进厂。
Experts say that changing attitudes towards the job environment, exacerbated by an aging population and China's shrinking birth rate, will create a long-term structural mismatch in the labor market. But as the country transitions towards becoming a developed economy, they add that without higher pay and better working conditions, the government is waging an uphill battle against the changing expectations of Chinese youth towards employment. Minmin, CNA, Guangdong.